Okay, so basically I'm going to show you how to do this little braid thing that I got likes on from Facebook. So I'm going to do this tutorial. Basically what you're going to need is a brush, just like a scrunchy thingy, and a couple little bitty rubber band things. So I'm going to take this out. Oh, and you'll need like 10, or it depends on how long your hair is, like anywhere from 6 to 10 bobby pins. It's pretty easy to do once you get the hang of it, but your first one will probably turn out really sloppy like mine did. But other than that, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Yeah, as you can tell, it takes like a lot of bobby pins if you want it to look nice. But you're going to just brush out your hair first. And you're going to take it all to one side, whichever side, doesn't matter. What I usually do is I take my bangs out of it just so they don't end up in the braid. Well, if you want your bangs in the braid, then you can leave them down, but I prefer them up. So you're basically going to just take your hair into two sides and make them pretty even so your braids are the same size, and then you're going to tie one of them off. It doesn't matter, but the one closest to your face is easier to do first. So you're just going to tie this one off and then put it in the back. And then you're going to just brush this out. And then you're going to part it into 3 sections like you would a normal braid. But instead of going over in the middle, you're going to go under. So what you're going to do is you're going to go, right to the middle and then left to the middle, but you're going to go under, not over. You can go over, but I think it looks pretty stupid if you do. So I'd go under. This will take, it'll probably be a little less complicated if you do it with long hair, just because it's easier to braid longer hair, but you can try it with short hair. And it's a lot easier to do if your hair is not layered, but mine is kind of layered, so it's kind of complicated, but it's okay. Then you're going to go as far as you want to with it. And then you're just going to tie it off for now with a rubber band. Yeah. Then you're going to do the same with the other side. Just brush that out. And you're still going to do the 3 sections and then under, braid it, not over. So right under to the middle, left under to the middle. That was probably like backwards, but oh well. Mine right now probably isn't going to be that neat because this is the only second one I've done because I just learned how to do it today. So I'm just going to do this real fast for you. And it gets a lot easier after this part. It's pretty simple. more simple than it looks. I hope you can see that. That'd be bad if you didn't. So you're just going to tie that one off too. And I wouldn't worry about like if you're lasering it on the opposite side, because I'll show you how to deal with those in a minute. So what you're going to do is the braid farthest from your head, you're going to take the section farthest from your head again and just pull them loose. I wouldn't worry if any like layers or hairs stick out. It'll just make it look more messy, which doesn't really matter. It depends on what you want it to look like. So you're just going to keep pulling until it's kind of loose, but only on this side, not both sides. And then you're going to do the same with this one, but this time you're going to pull the section closest to your face. And once again, don't worry about any kind of hair sticking out. It doesn't really matter. But, I mean, I like it. So. So yeah, now this is the kind of complicated part. This is the part that kind of made everything for me a bigger struggle because I'm not that good at it yet. You're just going to want to loosen these up at the top so it's easier to connect them. And then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of put them closest together and then take a bobby pin and connect them in the back. My hair usually takes 6 to 10 bobby pins. It depends on how tight you want it to stay. So, if you wear it to school or whatever, I put in as many as you would need. Go upstairs. Go. I'm making a video. I'm not playing. Go. Go. I don't care. Go. Okay. I'm not playing. Go upstairs. No! Go! So, you're just going to keep doing that all down your hair and make sure it gets to both sides of your braid. It gets easier as you go along with it. Like I said, don't get worried if your first one isn't perfect, because mine wasn't either. And it'll probably take you a while. Like, this is my second time actually doing it. And it's still kind of sloppy, but it's okay. And try to make sure that none of your bobby pins show from the opposite side. Like this side that I'm working on. Because it'll look stupid. So just kind of try to cover those up pretty well. Like, yeah. And you can kind of already tell how it's becoming one braid. So it's not that hard. So there you have it, right there. And the last thing you're going to want to do is untie the things right here so you don't have two of them and look stupid. So just make sure that your braids don't come undone while you're taking these out, because that'll ruin the whole thing. And what you could do is kind of twist these two together but I'm not going to do that right now. So you can use a regular scrunchie to tie this off, but I think it looks better with a rubber band, especially if you have thin hair. And this will probably be really hard to do with curly hair, so you might want to straighten it before you try to do this, because it'll not work out. So just kind of close in any gaps that you might have in the braid with bobby pins, of course. And that is it. At this point, you could put in like a flower clip or something, but I don't have a flower clip, so I can't do that. And you could kind of curl your bangs a little. I did that the first time I did it, but I don't have my flat iron right now. So yeah, it's pretty simple, but it looks complicated, but I think it's pretty cute, and you can leave your bangs up. So yeah, and if you wanted to, with anything over here, you could just take it and pin it to the back. Or you can leave it out. Doesn't matter. All depends on how you want it to look. So, yeah, I guess, comment on the video of what you think. And I guess if you want me to do any more tutorials, give me suggestions in the comment thingy. So,